Ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day to be a Trump supporter. Not a Republican, not on the GOP, not a swamp creature, a MAGA patriot, a Trump supporter. The leader of our party made his leadership be known today across the world. What Trump did today will be written down in history books tens, hundreds of generations down the road, and they're going to be, this guy came out of nowhere and did something that no one thought is possible by a professional politician, let alone an outsider. And an outsider by the name of Donald J. Trump flew to D.C. today. He confronted the Republicans that voted to impeach him in the House and in the Senate. And you know what they ended up doing? Like little girls, walked behind him and shook his hand in front of the media and said, "We've got his back." He made his true supporters support him and love him even more, and he made his haters bow down, submit, and admit to the whole world that Donald Trump is the true leader of the conservative, Make America Great Patriot Party. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to One Nation Under God. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Vlad, we're with you. We're about to get into it. Trump was in the swamp, was in the belly of the beast today, Washington, D.C. He met with congressmen and women. He met with senators. He met with huge business owner, like people that own Fortune 500 companies, and got millions of dollars in donations. Now, before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about Midas Gold Group. They are Patriot-owned, non-commissioned salespeople of physical, tangible, constitutional, in-your-hand money, gold and silver. They have silver eagles. They have graded coins. They have one-of-ones. It's always good to diversify your financial portfolio. Now, you can get free silver when you tell them that Vlad sent you. Another thing about Midas Gold Group, they are Christian, veteran, patriot, family-owned, and they donate to the Trump campaign regularly. The owner has met Trump several times, and Trump thanked him for the donation. So when you protect your money, you're also helping Trump. And of course, it helps me out. They keep the show running. You can get free silver when you tell them Vlad sent you. Go to MidasGoldGroup.com or call them at 480-360-3000. Links down below in the description. Let's get right into it. So we're going to go through a couple things and then what Trump actually did. He made a huge announcement today, which is amazing, and we're going to get right into it. Again, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, Vlad, we're with you. President Trump holds press conference in Washington, D.C. President Trump will speak to the press in Washington, D.C. this afternoon after a morning meeting with the Republican lawmakers and business CEOs to pitch his plan to make America great again and push for unity within the GOP caucus. Now, this guy, Mitch McConnell, he had to meet him after saying that Trump was responsible for J6, after voting to impeach him, after bashing Trump for the last couple of years, and said Trump was never going to be back in D.C. Oh, you sure about that? You sure about that? Trump promised to help to do virtual rallies with everyone that's in the Republican Party that's running for re-election to make sure we don't lose the House and that we gain the Senate. I want to show you. So this is a picture of him meeting Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I was so excited to see President Trump in that room finally. I've been looking forward to that ever since I've gotten elected. He was great. He was funny. He was honest. He was direct. He called people out in the room. He told Speaker Johnson, he said, okay, you got another seat. You can be tougher. He saw me in the room, said, hello, Marjorie.
So he went there, what she's saying, and told Speaker Mike Johnson, hey, yes, you have a one seat majority, but you have the majority. Be tougher. push back on the Biden regime, push back on the Biden administration. Do your job as the Speaker of the House. And I want to play this little part from when Trump came out. Look at all these swamp cookies. Look at all these swamp creatures. How many of these people were just bashing Trump just a few months ago, especially the guy right there, like in the middle? He's got the, right? He's got gray hair, bluish jacket. I remember him going on like CNN and bashing Trump. Guess what? Today he had to bow the knee. He had to show who's really boss. Watch this sentence from Trump.
That just because somebody stands behind doesn't always mean that they're full on.
Look at all of them wanting to shake his hand. Look at that.
There's President Trump right now. We're going to go live there to Washington, D.C. You're watching Right Side Broadcasting Network.
Look at Lindsey Graham, the warmonger. Look at all of them thinking in their heads, oh, shoot, he's back. He's really, really back. Now, I want to share something that came out from a report from somebody that was right there in the room with Trump on something that Trump told him he wants to do. This is on George's, a.k.a. Beheezy, a.k.a. Black Chocolate, on his official Twitter page. Breaking. Today, at the D.C. meeting with Republicans, Trump floated the idea of eliminating the income tax and funding the federal government with trade tariffs instead. Trump has been on a roll recently. First, he said he would eliminate taxes on tips, and now this. I love it. MSNBC 2 nights ago, right, the very next day after Trump made the announcement, hey, we're going to get rid of tax on tips. So MSNBC started going in, around DC and California to different restaurants. And they said about 6 out of 10 people that were going to vote for Biden are saying that they are now considering voting for Trump. People in the service industry who survive off tips said 6 out of 10 approximately said they will now vote or will consider voting for Trump instead of Biden just because of the taxes on tips. And that is in the service industry. Now imagine this. We know that at the beginning of February 2021 is when Trump's law was supposed to go into effect that for the next 5 years, no federal income tax off your paycheck. Biden came in and destroyed that law. He stopped it from passing. Right, going into law, Trump was out. We know Biden ruined everything. Imagine if Trump on his next rally says, ladies and gentlemen, here's my promise to you. No more taxation on your tips and no more federal income tax. We are going to fund the government through tariffs. We are going to fund the government through trade. Other governments, businesses that are not from America who import their products, their cars, their motorcycles, boats, their clothes, their PlayStations, their cell phones. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to tariff everything coming in. Because if you go to Europe, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a lot of BMWs, Mercedes, right? All the German cars and European cars. But you're not going to see Fords or Chevys. You're barely going to see any. Why? Because the tariffs are too expensive for us to send cars there. But until Trump came in and after Biden, no longer, nobody's paying tariffs to bring their cars into our country. Even Canada charges us a tariff if we want to ship something through Canada and then overseas, use the Alaskan ports. So that's a double tariff. But if something is coming in through Canada or a Canadian product is coming into the United States of America, they don't got to pay tariffs or it's pennies. That's why we had a strong economy under Trump. He was making everybody pay. Ladies and gentlemen, what Donald Trump did today was unite the party like never before. What Donald Trump did today was not speak about being the leader of the party. He showed it. While Joe Biden was at the G7, and they are pathetic. Hold on. Let me see if I got a video for you. There should be one. If it's not here, I'm just going to show you one. I think the Gateway Pundit shared videos of Biden at the G7 summit today, just wandering around. Okay, here we go. Here's a few videos. Here, I'll show you. And this is so pathetic. I'm gonna add this to the screen. Watch him. Look at him. He's Look at him walking like a robot. Still sniffing the hair. Look at him. She has to direct him on what to do. That is embarrassing. She has to look, give me your hand, like to a little toddler. Now watch this. All the G7 leaders, if you guys pay attention in this video especially, it looks like they are, his caretakers. Just watch. Watch. Everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows where to go except Biden, and everybody's helping him. Watch. He's like, where do I go? Look at him. You're the leader of the free world. Where do I go? Look at his eyes. He's like, where am I? Who am I? What am I? Ladies and gentlemen, it's embarrassing. I wish Joe Biden was not in such mental decline. I wish he was as sharp as a brand new knife. I wish he gave us a strong economy and a secure border. I don't want Biden to fail. I want him to do good. Why? Because he's the pilot, sadly, at the moment. And if the pilot is bad, well, everyone in the plane is doing bad. But ladies and gentlemen, I have more. I'm going to finish off this live. Catch me in the live either later tonight or tomorrow. There has been a very big leak. We now officially know that Joe Biden is on medications that keep him well and keep him going. And I have the list of somebody nearby of exactly what medication he takes, what are his doses, and when he takes them. My next live, either tonight or tomorrow around same time, I'm going to have the live ready to go. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, contact Midas Gold Group, ladies and gentlemen. Get you some real money, some physical, in your hands, constitutional gold and silver. And again, you can get free silver and qualifying orders when you tell them Vlad sent you, or you can text VLAD to the number 232425. Again, veteran, patriot, Christian family owned, who support the Trump, God forbid, the Trump campaign and soon to be administration. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Stay positive, my friends.